Have you ever worked with someone who's perfectly pleasant to your face, but you don't feel completely comfortable with them and you're not sure if you're being included or not when you're not face to face? So little signs might be letting you know that you're actually being left out of the decision making process, that actually they didn't consult you, whereas it's part of your role that they should do, and that actually things are coming to you already formed rather than you getting a chance to contribute to them. So this can be confusing because on the outside, the person looks inclusive, perfectly pleasant, perfectly understanding, perfectly professional. And yet you're not getting the things that you need, like information, input, opportunities, and so on. You might be just being informed after the fact. So the common response here is to try harder to please, try harder to prove that you've got what it takes, try harder to show that you're good at working, or over explain whatever it is about that you're involved with, the part that you're involved with. And this is important to recognize because it's perfectly normal for a person who is conscientious and wants to continue to be good at their job. But the real issue is that the person who you're dealing with is very reasonable on the outside, but maybe skilled at controlling access to information that you need behind the scenes. So have a look at these three signs and see if they are occurring for you. So one is that you're included socially but not strategically. That means that they're pleasant, but you're not in the conversations where direction is actually formed. The second sign is that your responsibility remains, but your influence reduces. This makes it very difficult to do your job because you're still expected to deliver, but decisions are made elsewhere, and you don't have the information about what exactly is going on, or even the resources available to you. Thirdly, publicly they sound collaborative, but privately you're left unclear. It means that their words make it look like they're including you, but the structure excludes you. And this is confusing because our brains can take words as evidence that, hey, they are being nice, they are being easy to get along with and easy to work with and professional. Maybe there's something wrong with me. But in actual fact, when you look at their actions, you realize that you have been excluded. Exclusion has occurred. So you can try using this line if it's relevant to you or some version of it. I'm happy to take responsibility for this work, but I need to be included in the conversations where direction is being shaped. So what this does is it puts responsibility and authority back together. So if you're going to do the work, then you need to be included in the conversations that are about the work. Pretty simple. And after you give that line a go, then it will be important to track if that's had any impact whatsoever. So have you been included earlier? Is your contribution being named or noted? And are decisions still being made elsewhere? Or do you actually tangibly feel like you're part of the decision-making process? This is very good because you'll become discerning and more aware of what's actually going on without taking anything personally. This is the kind of thing that I do with clients in a strategy session. So we look at what's happening relationally, what the position needs to be, and how to implement that.